What's going on, Call of Duty fans, and welcome back to Around the CDL, episode 40, right? So we're almost at 50, which is pretty exciting. We'll be there in a couple months, but right now I'm only joined by a very sick and ill Preston, but he's sucking it up to do the pod with us. Alex will be here in hopefully 15, 20 minutes when we get towards doing our bracket predictions for Major 1, but for now, you're going to have to deal with just the two of us talking a bit about last week and yapping with chat. But Preston, I know you're not feeling well, but other than that, how you doing?
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm happy to be here, in sickness and in health.
There you go. We're married, basically. We're married to the game.
Practically married to the game. No, I mean, I'm excited to talk COD. We got a tournament coming up, first tournament of the year, so that's exciting. And we had some pretty important matches this past weekend to talk about, so I'm excited to talk about those as well. And yeah, appreciate all you guys being here. Same thing every week, man. Let's get it going.
Hell yeah. Shout out chat, everyone that's in here right now. We got about 60 people live at like 10, 11 o'clock at night. So I hope you guys are doing good. Everyone who's listening in posts on Spotify or YouTube, hopefully you guys are doing well as well. But let us talk about some of these matches and some of basically the things that happened this past weekend while we wait for Alex and really get into the meat and potatoes that I'm actually excited to do, which is the bracket predictions. We got Alex's picture down there. You know, he's here in spirit, and hopefully he'll eventually just randomly pop up. They won't see him pop up. They'll just hear his voice emerge, which will be exciting. But let's talk about, honestly, you go first. What do you want to talk about? Which match do you want to talk about first? Or which team do you want to talk about? Putting you on the spot.
I guess OpTic. Why not, right?
All right, let's talk about OpTic. Let's talk about OpTic. You guys played one match versus the Toronto Ultra. How did you feel about that series?
Really good. Actually, I'm not. There's no sugarcoating. We lost the control, which is a little concerning considering Ultra's not a very good control team at the moment. So that's a little concerning. But I will say that the hard points were both pretty dominant. And besides throwing a couple rounds, giving them a couple rounds in the S&D, that was also pretty dominant. I mean, it was 5-1 at some point, I'm pretty sure. So we pretty much were in control of the entire series. And the fact that that was for the 1 seed felt really good. So I was proud of the guys, and we have the 1 seed going into Madrid, so that's pretty exciting. I expected it to be a little closer, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I thought going into the series, I told everyone on my watch party, I said, if Ultra can steal a hard point or OpTic can steal an SND, whoever gets that steal is going to win the series. And I mean, OpTic they won map 2 relatively convincingly. It was 5-1, Ultra won 3, and then OpTic closed it out. But it just never felt like they were out of control of that matchup. And it just, I don't know, man. Listen, Dumyell said it in chat before this. Ultra had a pretty easy schedule, and the one really good team they played, they lost to, right? I mean, they did play FaZe, but this was before FaZe knew what they were doing, I guess, in Black Ops 6, before the break. So is Ultra frauds? Are they not as good as we think they are? Or maybe OpTic's just that good? But I definitely agree. I thought this was going to be closer.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of both, right? I think maybe they're not quite as good as we thought they were, but I also think we can't discredit OpTic. I think they played really, really well. So it's also possible that Ultra just had a rough day. So
yeah, of course.
One series is very hard to look into and actually deep dive into the analytics behind it and say, okay, this team's like super overrated. But I expected to see more out of Ultra. But I'm very excited as an OpTic fan, so that was my takeaway from that series.
Yeah, I mean, HAVOK went plus 27 on that series, Shotzzy plus 10, but, HAVOK was slamming them. I mean, it was just like, he went -1 in the first map, right? And then he went 11-4 in the SND, plus 7 in the second map, and then 37-23 in the last map. So this guy, I mean, listen, HAVOK, honestly, I think for the last maybe 2 weeks might be the best player on OpTic over the last 2 weeks. He has been absolutely slamming everybody you guys play, which is, I mean, everyone's saying we got to see how he does on LAN, right? Because everyone always says he's ass on LAN, good online, but he's playing with confidence. I think playing with Kenny might be, even more beneficial for him going to LAN. He's been nasty, man. He's been disgusting.
Yeah, and he doesn't play an easy rule either, which is like, it makes it even more impressive. So shout out to that guy.
Yeah, and on the Ultra side of things for that series, I mean, CleanX, the only one to go positive. He was +2, but everyone else double-digit negative. Insight, not really the best. Same with Joe, same with Beans. I still think Ultra's a good team. I think maybe it wasn't their day. I also think OpTic is just in really good form right now. But they just didn't look like they stood a chance. Like, it just
Mhm.
wasn't particularly close in any way. Um, I was surprised they won the control, considering OpTic was like, I don't know, 5-1 in vault control or something like that going into this. But Ultra, I mean, they play Surge at the major. OpTic plays Miami, so maybe these guys end up matching up again in the later part of the bracket or something. But they're both teams that I think will still do well on LAN.
Yeah, me too.
Um, let's talk about the LA Thieves, right? We started with your team. We'll go to my team. Not as happy of a conversation for me. The first
Mm.
series, though, of the weekend versus Miami, it was not the prettiest 3-2 victory out of the Thieves. But I mean, they won by 100 points in the map one. They 3-1 into control. The control looks really good for LAT, which is definitely a bright spot. Control's always said to be the swing mode, so I guess it's not the worst thing. And then 6-2 in the game five, but they got 6-1 in the first SND game two by Miami, who's been struggling in Surge. And despite outslaying plus 21 out of Scrap, plus 18 out of Ghosty, minus 24 out of Metals, they barely squeak by, I feel like, this Miami team, which has been kind of buns for the most part this season. I mean, this wasn't the worst series of the year or of the weekend for LAT, but you got to beat Miami quicker than this, man. It's got to be better.
Yeah, I would say so too. It's okay to have a rough series, but
Yeah.
after giving up the 5-1 lead in S&D the week before, and then coming in and playing the Miami Heretics, I expected them to come in and just absolutely mop the floor with them.
hmm
Then it went to this like ruler 5-game series, and I'm like, what are they doing? And then I got really concerned for Sunday, which
Which rightfully so. I mean, we can talk
rightfully
about
so.
that. We can talk about that. I mean, this series versus the Boston Breach was a roller coaster of emotions. I mean, going down 2-0, I quite literally thought we were going to get 3-0 swept. Then we 3-0 them in the Hasi control. Right, again, the control looks good. And we push a game five for the potential reverse sweep, and then that game five, Hasi SND. I don't know why we keep playing Hasi SND game five. I don't know what's going on there, but it might have been the worst search and destroy I've seen a Thieves team play in a very long time. That map, they gave Boston all map control. Purge and Snoopy are running through mid halls every single round, getting all the intel. They were not challenging anything. They were not playing confident. They looked like they had no strategy. I mean, it was abysmal. Like, it looked like they had no idea what they were doing, which is crazy because they just won this game five versus Miami relatively comfortably, and then they almost won it comfortably versus OpTic the week before that, right? And then they obviously blew that horribly, but we got 1v4'd by Snoopy. We got 1v4'd by Snoopy.
Hmm.
I,
Yeah.
minus 38 out of Cammy. Minus 38 out of Cammy. I mean, this is almost on the
Hmm.
level of Purge dropping a 0.4 for the W last year. Like, it was almost that. That's almost how bad it was.
Hmm. Yeah. I mean, this felt like an unlosable series for you guys, and you guys lost it. I will say, I have one thing to say. I've been pretty harsh on Snoopy as an individual player.
Mm-hmm.
I've been pretty harsh. Never underestimated the guy's talent, but I just didn't think he was gonna be playing for the win. I didn't think that the guy was, he wasn't there in his game to be taking over quite to the levels that teams needed him to do, and they kept rebuilding all these teams on Boston Breach. That dude won me over on Sunday. I'm sorry it was against your boys, but
Yeah, it's all good.
I watched that series as I'm in bed, and I'm just thinking to myself, I'm looking in the kill feed, and I see nobody's name but his on Boston's. I swear to God, half the time it was his name. I'm looking for other people. I'm looking for people to get trades. He's getting threes by himself. He's getting twos. He's getting popping hills. He's breaking hills by himself. This guy drops 15 in S&D, red card with a sub. I mean, this guy was doing it all. So I have to give my apologies to Snoopy for this past weekend. I was very impressed. He has clearly grown as a player, and Boston have a real gem there. What I will say on top of that is this is where teamwork also matters, because if you look at that score sheet, the after score sheet spreadsheet. Oh my God, it's like a red carpet. It's like Snoopy rolled out his teammates and started walking into Hollywood. I mean, clearly the teamwork of Boston is there. We've said that. We have said that this entire season. They have very good teamwork. They've got outslayed by what, 40 kills? Well, what's the math?
I mean,
I don't even know the math.
I
It's
mean,
probably
it
like,
was minus 48, minus 58, minus 64, plus 19 out of Snoopy.
so 45.
Yeah, they got outslayed by 40 plus.
45 kills, and they won. And it didn't really. I mean, they won like
They did
comfortably,
win 2
really.
search and destroys, right? So obviously that skews the numbers, right? Because LAT won 2 respawns. But
Yes, that's
like,
true.
bro, I
I
mean, 68, 67, and 50 kills out of Snoopy's 3 teammates over a 5-game series. I mean, that looks like it's a 3-game series with
Yeah.
that amount of kills. 50 kills, bro. We've seen people drop 52 in a 1 hard point. And Cammy got 50 across 5 maps. He averaged 10 kills a game.
Yeah. No, I mean, he did.
And they still won.
They did. They did win.
They did win. They did.
Yeah.
Also,
I mean,
how did Snoopy only get 80 out of 86 votes for MVP? These other 6 people must have been off the Papania. If they must have voted for Cammy out of the memes or something. There's just no way.
Another thing I will say is you guys got to give LAT a chance, man. I know that we've gone into the off season and everybody is calling them a super team. I understand. I get that. I really
Not a
do.
super team, bro. We're ass.
Because on paper they look unbelievable. But look at OpTic last year, man. Look at LAT and Vanguard, right? Sometimes teams take a bit to mesh together, to understand each other's tendencies. Just give them a little bit before they freak out. We know what Hydra's capable of. Hydra's not playing nearly to the level that he was playing in the past couple of years. So just give him a second. There's no need for a roster change just yet. If they go out of the next couple of majors and get smoked, then we need to have a serious conversation. But until then, some of the takes I'm seeing on the timeline is insane.
I'm glad you said it because when I say it, I'm just faded or I'm stupid or you know
Well,
what I
I'm here
mean.
to say it. We're unbiased on this show, and I'm just like, dude, just give it a second. Hydra and Envoy have never played with each other in their lives, and they play 2 vastly different roles on the same weapon, 2 vastly different roles. It's gonna take a while to get their chemistry meshed together. It is. It is.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the team long term. Obviously, I'd love them to just be slamming from the get go. Like, who wouldn't want that for your team? But like, it's not the end of the world. I think we're also seeing slowly but surely, Hydra's having better and better series, right? Like he's kind of his search and destroy has still been kind of ass. I can't lie, but he's been slowly getting better and better. I think we heard Scrap say in an interview after Miami, they're working on making sure Hydra's comfortable and getting him in the right positions because they know, especially in a game like BO6, like you need that superstar sub to slam. So they're working on it. They're gonna get it eventually. I think the AR duo looks strong. I think Scrap and Dan have been great. I think Envoy, honestly, like he plays his role. People have been in my watch party all weekend long saying drop Envoy. Envoy's the weak link. Envoy can't go positive. Envoy's always been asked, why is he on these teams? He does his job. He's not expected to drop. I mean, he dropped a 1.1 in this series and they still lost, which is ass, but like he could drop a 0.9. If they're winning, it doesn't really matter, right? Like that's just his role. So I'm not worried about the team, right? And I hope not many LA Thieves fans are that worried because we've only seen them play 8 games. They're 5-3, or they're 5 and they've played 9 games and they're 5-4. Wait, they're 5 and
They've played 8 games.
they played
They're
8.
5 and 3.
They're 5-3. Yeah, okay, I was right the first time.
If you're counting the minor, of course, but
Yeah, so like, you know, you've lost to a good FaZe team, you lost to a good OpTic team, and you lost to a good Boston Breach team, right? You should be Boston for sure, but like, it's not the end of the world. They're gonna figure it out. LAT and Vanguard was asked the first 2 majors, then they ended up winning Major 4 and champs. OpTic last year was like 4-3 Major 1 qualifiers. I think they went out like what 4th or 3rd at the major. If we go out top 12, it's like kind of annoying, but like also NYSL went out top 12 in Major 1 last year. They ended up winning Major 4 and then making champs grand finals. So it's not the end of the world, bro. People are just they just want to hate. I also think the fact that OpTic came back from a 1-5 game 5 versus LAT means more people want to trash on them because like, you know what I mean? They're feeling extra good because most of the community's favorite team made the comeback. But it's all good, bro. It's all good. We're going to bounce back. I got faith in my guys.
You guys will, for sure.
We are going to bounce back. Let us talk about next. Let's talk about the Vancouver Surge versus ROKKR series, right? We're still waiting on Alex, for anyone's wondering. He's not here yet. That's why you can't hear him, because he's just not here. Hopefully he'll be here in the next, like, 10 minutes, though. But this Surge ROKKR series was one of the most entertaining series of the year so far. I mean, look at the score lines. A 13-point win, map 1 for Surge. Round 11 win, map 2 for ROKKR. Round 5 win for Surge, map 3. A 26-point win, map 4 for ROKKR. And then a round 11 win for Surge, game 5. It could not have been any closer, right? Unless it was like 250 to 249 in both HPs. Realistically speaking, this could not have been any closer. And it was just like, I mean, it wasn't the best COD. There was a lot of mistakes, right? This is not like, we're not watching, this is not OpTic FaZe having a series like this. This is Surge, ROKKR, two middle of the pack teams. But this was hella entertaining, bro. Like, this was so fun to watch because of just how close it was. 138 kills out of look at the scoreboard. Just look at the scoreboard. Bro, triple-digit kills out of everybody except for Hixie and Paul, which goes to the point a lot of people have been saying, like, those are probably two people think should be dropped from these teams. But, like, this was a bloodbath. And I thought it was a lot of fun, so I wanted to bring this one up.
No, I mean, it was a banger series. You've got a couple super chats if you want to check them out real quick.
Shit.
Shout out to people in chat.
Oh, shit, we're getting super chats?
Number one fan said out, Alex part-timer. Told you not to ignore him.
Oh, fuck. What the hell is going on over here?
Yeah, you got a couple I wanted you to catch up on.
Oh, shit. $10 from my guy, Code Math at Juvie. That's a real one. Hey, Ambrose and my guy Vegas, thank you guys. Seriously. Sorry, the alerts don't go off on the pod because I'm not trying to, like, blow people's eardrums out who's listening on Spotify or aren't expecting it. But thank you guys for the super chats, man. I appreciate you both. We appreciate you. Let's go. Good call out. Good call out. Because, yeah, I can't see chat when I'm on Chrome going through Breaking Point stuff.
Yeah, I mean, this series was a banger for all the wrong reasons.
It was, but
I mean, these were two average Call of Duty teams playing average Call of Duty. But sometimes those series are what make it fun, you know what I'm saying? So that's what this was. 138 kills in this series is insane. I mean, that is insane. That's definitely a record. I don't know if that
it is.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know
at
if
least
that's
for this year.
Broken. That's gonna be hard to beat because that's like people rarely get that high. I mean, I've seen rare 130s, let alone almost 140. So that's tippable. Ben, thank you for the 5. My guy.
Ben with a 5? Let's go. Also, can we talk about how much better 04 has been? I feel like 04, I mean, if I pull up his matches from this season, right? He you know, KD's not everything, right? Slayer rating's not everything. But, well, I mean, Slayer rating's not a bad stat, I feel like, for an aggressive SMG player. This season so far, he had an 81, 87, 69, 86, 80, 74. This past weekend, he had a 96 and 113 Slayer rating. He had a 1.15 and a 1.22. Easily his two best series. He was significantly better this weekend. Also, against a Ravens team who's been pretty good, and against the ROKKR team who you can never count out in any series. So I just want to give 04 some flowers because it's clear he's been putting in work. And he also said in his interview, I think it was after the Ravens series, like, he kind of just came into the season thinking, like, I'm an SND kid. I should be good at search and destroy. And then he just wasn't good at SND to start the season. So he just went back to getting in the lab and working on it. And then he went with a 1.75 and a 1.54 KD in those two series in SND. So clearly the recognition and the, what's the word I'm looking for? Like the self, oh my God, I can't think of the word.
Awareness.
Self-awareness to realize, like, okay, maybe I'm not as good or as locked in as I thought I was. Let me actually double down. I think is super tippable. So I want to just say shout out to 04 because he looked significantly better this weekend, without a doubt.
Yeah, I agree. I think Paul is going to be fighting for a spot for this major. Not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
He's been struggling.
Yeah.
I mean, there are people in challengers that probably make this ROKKR team a little bit better. So he better have a good major. I think his time in the league is probably done. Would be my opinion.
I think a lot of people have been saying this, but I think Illy on this team would actually make a lot of sense. They specifically said they brought in Paul for search and destroy. Illy is, you know, an SND grinder. He's an SND kid. He's always been good at search, and he can usually give you kills and respawn. At least, you know, recent years he has. Last year he was really good up until the whole situation happened with him. I could see Illy taking this role on this team and sort of helping be their leader in search like Paul is currently if Paul doesn't step up, because even in SND, he's got a .77. It's number 43 in the league. I know KD's not everything, right? Other things matter, but you know what I mean? You need a player that's putting up a bit better numbers all around, not even just in that. So, yeah, he's fighting for his spot for sure. And I think the same thing can be said for Hixie on the other side of this series, who went minus 29.76. He's been okay in search, looking at his numbers, but another guy that just, with 04 playing better, you maybe think you put a different sub next to him would help propel this Surge team past only winning Game 5 round 11s, like maybe closing things out a little quicker. I don't know. I don't know who it would be necessarily. Some people saying like maybe Neptune, because apparently Neptune is just, he kind of like Hook 2.0, or maybe Hook is Neptune 2.0 because maybe he's better, but
there's some subs out there that you would think would make it better, but SMG tandems are so hard because
if they can convince Pred, bro, to go next to 04, I think that could be nice. I can't lie. I know you don't want to hear that as an OpTic fan, but you have Hook and he's been slamming.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm over that situation.
There you go.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta let things go, you know? Sometimes letting go is better than holding on.
Exactly, chat. Exactly. That's wise words with Preston. What else can we talk about here? We're still waiting on Alex. Let's talk about FaZe versus Cloud9. I thought this was oh shit, wait a second.
Yo.
He's here. Look, our cameras got all messed up because he joined. Let's go. All right, hold on. Let me get rid of this. Let me get rid of this. What's up, brother?
Yep.
Am I being heard?
I hear
You're being heard.
Can you hear us? Chat, he can't hear us. Chat, he's egoing us, chat. You hear this?
No, wait, hold on. Wait.
Chat, he's egoing us.
Hold on. What happened?
You here? Can you hear us?
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm good.
Welcome back, man. Let's go. There you go.
We're back.
Let's go.
I'm wearing a nice shade of blue as well.
Hell yeah. Hey, I want to say thank you again to Ambrose, Ben, and Vegas for the super chats earlier. All right, chat. Alex is here, so I mean we can kind of get into our bracket predictions here in a second, but I do want to finish that thought real quick on the FaZe Carolina series, because I thought it was like, I mean, obviously FaZe going Game 5 versus Carolina, or not Carolina, versus Cloud9 was probably not expected, but I do think this series showed a little bit of what C9 can look like when Attach and Sib start to shoot back. In the map 2, they both had 7. In the map 4, they both had over 30. It just like, you know, in maps they were able to win. Those guys shot. I mean, at the end of the series, they went minus 21 and minus 11, which isn't ideal. But like, this C9 team can be decent if their ARs shoot back, and maybe they'll be better on land. So I just kind of wanted to throw that out there. Maybe they'll help sway some people's pick'ems as we get into that. But C9, maybe they're gonna figure it out. Maybe they're getting better.
I hope so, because that AR duo has been dreadful. So
they've been pissed.
I hope so. I hope that's like a spark in the right direction. That 1v3 versus Celium is unbelievable.
Oh my god, so, I can't even believe what I watched during that 1v3. What was Mac doing?
I have no idea.
Right. Well, Sib ego challenging to start the 1v3. I mean, you know what I mean? Not good, but like, I guess it happens. You know what I mean?
It happens, but not good.
Bro, Celium was shooting from in pool for like a solid 2 to 3 seconds before he like slid in and chowed. And Mac was still watching like the vault hole drop down. And Kremp was also like shimmying a corner or something, but he wasn't actually playing. And then he slid to bomb right as Cell slid past to go to Mac. And he also piss slammed Kremp with an AR up close when Kremp has a Jackal, which is pretty crazy too. I mean, he Cell went plus 33 on the series. I mean, that guy's been slamming.
Yeah, he was having his way, but that was just unacceptable.
I couldn't believe that.
Yeah, I was like, and then they,
And the car bomb.
yeah,
The
that was
three-piece car bomb from Attach.
Yeah, that series was insane.
That shit
series was
blew my
actually
mind.
ridiculous. All right, let's get into pick'ems.
You want to get into pick'ems? Is that what we're
Yeah.
feeling? Chat, how
Yep.
we feeling, man? You guys ready to do some bracket predictions here? See what everybody's thinking? I'm excited, man.
Encourage is 18, I think.
Yeah, Encourage is 18. He plays in Challengers.
You have to be 18 to play in Challengers.
Oh, man. Well, chat, as we go through our pick'ems, make sure you guys let us know what you're thinking along the way. But who wants to start? I always go last so I can save my pick'ems at the end. So one of you two's got to go. Who's ready?
I'll go first.
All right, Preston's going to go first.
Yeah.
Walk us through it, man. Walk us through it.
Holy
right.
shit, I'm kind of lost right now. I don't know what I'm doing.
Why you lost? Why you lost?
I don't know, brother. I feel like I'm just out of rhythm right now.
Well, yeah, you did join, midway through. Probably screws you up. Just pull up your Pick'ems website. That's all you got to do.
You're right. Hold on.
There you go.
I'm tweaking.
Preston's going to do his bracket.
I'll wait for you to lock in real quick.
Chat, can you help Alex lock in, please?
Let me know when you have that
really?
shit up.
I got it right now. We're good.
All right. First match. I'm just gonna go in order. I'm not going in time
just
order.
go down.
OpTic at Miami. I'm gonna take OpTic 3-0.
Damn. Even with the home crowd?
I got full confidence in the guys in green. I got OpTic 3-0. I mean, they might drop like the control, but I just think they're gonna go out there and handle business.
Okay.
LAT Carolina. I'm gonna go with LAT 3-2. I think that LAT's hardpoint has been a little underwhelming.
You think?
But Carolina in general has been a little underwhelming. So
and you're a certified Ravens hater, so.
I'm starting to look like I know what I'm talking about, maybe a little bit.
That is true. It is true.
I'm gonna go with LAT 3-2. Ultra Surge. This should be a pretty good series. Last time these guys played each other, went to Game 5, Round 11. So I'm thinking this one's gonna go 5 games again. I'm gonna give it to Ultra.
Okay.
3-2. Breach FaZe. Breach just beat LAT, but they just got absolutely demolished by FaZe the same weekend. So I think this is going to be a little bit different. Breach might put up a little bit more of a fight, but I still think FaZe wins this comfortably. I'll go FaZe 3-1.
3-1. All right, so you got all the favorites winning, or the top 4, I guess. I don't know.
I got no matchups in winning round, or no underdogs in winning round 1.
Okay. Is LAT technically the 5 seed? LAT might technically be the 5 seed, but I mean, it's still the top 4 teams on paper, so really no underdogs.
I don't know, actually, technically. But
all right, we go to losers.
Yeah, Miami and LAG. Unfortunately, this is going to be back-to-back years that Miami go back out at top 12 with their home crowd. Technically, this isn't their event, but you know what? I just think that LAG are going to win this series, so I'm going to go LAG 3-2.
Okay.
Ravens Falcons.
Falcons do it. The Birds versus the Birds, man.
This would be absolutely hilarious if they actually did this and send them home top 12 at Major 1. Because not only would my love for the Falcons be absolutely fulfilled, but my hatred for the Ravens would... I don't hate the Ravens, but... I'm just messing. However, I do think Ravens are going to win this. Probably a little bit comfortably too, but I'll give my Saudi boys map. I'll go 3-1 Ravens.
Okay, all right.
Third ROKKR. This series is weird. Because I have no idea who to pick in this. Genuinely, either one of these teams could win or could lose. So, I'm just going to go with a gut feeling. I'm going to go with Surge. I think that the ROKKR's going to need a team change. So I think this is going to be their get your ass in gear and make a team change wake-up call. I think they get eliminated. I'll give them Game 5, but tough way to go out, but I think this is their wake-up call. They got to make a change. I'll take Surge 3-2.
All right.
Breach C9. Ooh. Interesting.
How are you feeling?
I think I'm going to go Boston. Boston's a little too good for me not to go Boston, and C9 hasn't really impressed me. They did go 5 with FaZe, but that was like arguably one of their better series of the year. And losing a series as one of your better series of the year is probably not a good sign. So, I'll go Boston 3-1. I'll give C9 a map. I also think that team needs a team change. I don't really know exactly what, but yeah. Okay, Elim round 2. LAG Carolina. Ooh. Ooh.
What's he gonna say?
I'm going LAG, bro. Fuck it, I don't
Oh
care.
man.
I'm actually going LAG. I am. I'm going LAG in a game 5. I gotta stick to it, man. I actually have to stick to it. You know what I'm saying? It's a European event, right? You know, Kataga's gonna be there streaming the actual thing. Maybe he'll get some fans out there. They'll get some fans in the crowd. They'll get behind him and they'll beat him. I don't know. I just have a feeling about this. I think Skies is gonna show up on LAN, and I think this team is gonna be a little bit better than they are online. So
Okay.
I'll go LAG 3-2. Surge Breach. I'm gonna go Breach 3-1 here. I just think Breach is probably a little bit better in the respawns. Surge is probably better in the S&Ds, but I'd get Breach the respawns in this one. I just think this feels like a series that the Breach can't afford to lose, really. Top 8 after the online qualifiers that they had would be very disappointing. So this feels like a must-win series for the Breach for me.
Makes sense.
Okay, winners round 2. This gets exciting.
Yeah, top 4 matchups.
OpTic LAT. I have OpTic winning. Another game 5.
Shocker.
I gotta stick with my guns, right? I got OpTic game 5. I do think it's close. But I have the guys pulling through. Sending LAT to the losers bracket. Ultra FaZe, I got FaZe winning 3-1. I think online might have been a little bit of a fluke for Ultra. FaZe is probably the better team. And last time they played, it was the day 1 of the CDL, and it was a FaZe that looked like they were playing with no eyeballs. So, I think FaZe 3-1 feels like a pretty solid pick here, which would give me an OpTic FaZe winners final. But we're not there yet. We're gonna go to Elim round 3.
He's edging us. He's edging us.
All right, I got Ultra, Gorilla Mates. Ultra, after losing a tough one to FaZe, they bounce back. They send Gorilla Mates home. Honestly, if you're LAG and you actually do make it this far, I think you feel a little bit better about your team. But I still think you need to change. I just have a feeling they win a couple matches on LAN. I'm not sure what it is. I'm not a fan of them online, but I think they win a couple on LAN. I'll go Ultra 3-1 in this one.
Okay.
LA Thieves Breach. This
Lord.
is hairy. This is actually hairy because you guys just lost. But it's LAN time, and I think you guys get your revenge. I think you guys win 3-2. I think you get your revenge. You make it to Elim round 4. Everything's better on LAN, which leaves the top 4 as the quote-unquote top 4 anyways. FaZe, OpTic,
Boring.
Ultra, LAT. Now, where am I? How do I get to the...
You gotta scroll on the bottom.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Technology, sick. All right. Elim round 4. Ultra, LAT. I'm going LAT in a game 5.
Yeah, we're making a run, baby. Oh, fuck, I misclicked.
Makes it LAT top 3 with FaZe and
Yeah.
OpTic. LAT to play the loser of FaZe and OpTic, and I have that being OpTic. I think FaZe is going to win this series. I got FaZe in a game 5.
Okay. FaZe in the grand
Listen.
final.
I'm an OpTic fan. However, I predicted a couple months ago that FaZe was going to win this event. I got to stick by my gut. especially because they're peaking at the right time. So it feels like I might be a genius. You know what I'm saying? I got to stick by it. That's a lot of Twitter clout online. You know what I'm saying? You guys got to respect this in the comments, okay? Plus, I'm hedging my bets, okay? So
And if
this
OpTic
is
wins, someone go back and find him tweeting or talking about FaZe winning and retweet it and call him a fake fan.
Elim Finals, OpTic, LET. I got OpTic. Your boys are going home top 3, but
I would take top 3. I can't lie.
you would have to take top 3. I mean, the week that you guys have had,
We've been asked for 2 weeks. I'll take top 3.
top 3's a W here. You know what I'm saying? Top 3's a W. I think this one goes 3-1 though. It's not as close. It's 3-2. You guys run out of steam a little bit.
All right, fine.
Yeah, yeah. Grand Finals, OpTic FaZe. Massive OpTic fan. Would absolutely love them to win. I'm gonna go for FaZe 4-2. I think this is their event. I'm okay with OpTic losing this event.
You hear that, Alex?
I mean, I'm kind of in the same boat. But
Oh man, where do the OpTic fans go? What happened to my co-host?
I just think FaZe wins this event. If FaZe don't win and OpTic beat FaZe, I don't give a fuck about my pick'ems. I'm on cloud 9. So,
No, you're not.
there you go. That's my bracket. Again, hedging my bets. That's what I like to call professional. So, chat, appreciate it. There you go. There's my pick'ems.
All right, chat. Preston's got FaZe over OpTic in the finals with a Thieves top 3, Ultra top 4, Gorilla Mates Boston top 6. What do we think, chat? W or L bracket out of Preston? W or L, put it in the chat now. Let me refresh this. Doesn't save because damn, those ain't my picks. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
What are they saying? Any W's? Any L's?
W to the end. L.
Any fake OpTic fan chats? Oh, he's dying, chat. Hey, shout out to Preston for doing all this sick, by the way.
Fake OpTic fans, mid.
Damn.
L last should have ended top 6.
Damn. All right.
Realistic picks, fake OpTic fans.
There you go.
More upsets. I could see upsets.
All right,
There might be
Alex,
more
it's
upsets,
your turn,
like,
brother. It's your turn.
Predictable ass pick'ems. Preston, I love you, but L.
Predictable ass pick'em. Damn.
Yeah. Honestly, I submitted my pick'ems earlier this week because I knew I was really gonna have time. And my bracket looks extremely similar to Preston's.
Oh shit.
We'll get into it. OpTic versus Miami. I have Miami because CDL leaked it today, so I'm changing my pick. I'm not playing. I have OpTic 3-1. I think they'll get that done. The boys just look a lot better. They're definitely the second, if not the first best team right now in the CDL. Thieves versus Ravens. This can get hairy for Thieves, but Ravens are also ass at HP, so it really depends on which team is less ass at HP that will win this series. But I have a little bit more confidence in Thieves that they'll win this 3-2. Yes. Moving on. Ultra versus Surge. I have it 3-1 Ultra, but honestly, I don't doubt if Vancouver wins this. They've been looking pretty nice recently. So if they do come in and upset Ultra, I can see that, to be honest. I'm not mad at that. But still, I got to give the props to Ultra. They've looked like the better team. I mean, not recently, but just overall throughout the entire split. So I'll give it to Ultra. I'll go 3-1 over Surge. Next one, FaZe versus Boston. I mean, we just saw Boston get dismantled by FaZe like 2 weeks ago or something, or like a few days ago.
Yeah, it was Friday last weekend.
I don't think they get dismantled again. I don't think it'll be a 3-0 because it was a 3-0, right?
Yeah.
Against FaZe? Yeah. I'll go Boston 3-2 this time again as well.
Boston or FaZe?
Oh, sorry, FaZe. Sorry.
Okay, that's
FaZe,
what I thought you meant.
3-2. Sorry about that.
No,
I'm kind of in La La Land right now. But yeah, I have FaZe 3-2. Again, Boston are a really good team, honestly. Like, their HP is really strong. I think if they work on their S&D, they'll be a lot better. But even then, in the HPs against FaZe on Friday, they look pretty weak. Like, FaZe just kind of toyed with them the entire time. So even then, like I think it'll be a closer series because it's LAN. Hopefully we get some teams that actually show out. I'll go FaZe 3-2. Moving on to elimination round uno. Miami versus LAG. I have LAG 3-2, but to be honest, I can see Miami winning this one. I don't know, just LAG's S&Ds scare me a little bit. Their HPs are fine, but their S&Ds scare me. And I think Miami, they're a pretty decent S&D team, if I'm not mistaken. I could be tweaking, but
They were good last year. They were ass at the start of this year. They've gotten a little bit better recently, but they've definitely been underperforming.
Yeah. So I'll still go, LAG 3-2. The two birds, I would love to go Falcons, but they're 0-7 right now. They sold my pick'ems against LAG last week. So I'm never picking them again until they show me something. So I'm going Carolina 3-1 because I need to see something out of those boys before I pick them ever again. I had hope, and my hope was absolutely crushed with a 3-0, I think it was, right? I don't even remember.
Yeah, they did get 3-0'd by or by LAG.
Those dog shit fucks need to pick it up. They sold my pick'ems.
Damn.
Anyways, moving on. Surge versus ROKKR. This is a B match or a B match. A rematch of this weekend.
It was a
this
match.
is of this weekend, right?
Yeah, they won game 5, round 11, and Surge won.
Yeah, I'm going with that again. I'm going Surge 3-2.
Okay.
So, again, they've just looked a lot better. I don't know what it is. Rambo stopped going bowling or what the case may be.
Maybe the whole team started going bowling and they're getting kept.
That might be the case. I don't know, but they've looked a lot better. So I'll go Surge 3-2 again. Again, Paul X is completely underperforming in this series. I think that jersey's still a little too tight on him. It's cutting some circulation off to his brain.
Oh, no.
So we might need to give him a bigger size rocker or something. But yeah, and then next we have Breach and Cloud9. Again, Cloud9 are absolutely booty cheeks. Given they did take FaZe to game 5, and they probably should have won if they didn't choke a couple, 3v1s, 2v1s, whatever the fuck the case may be. But nonetheless, I'm still going Boston. I think they're still the better team. I'll go that one 3-2 because again, I got to give my respect to Cloud9. They did take FaZe to a game 5, so I'll have them going game 5 with Boston. I think that's pretty reasonable in my opinion. Next, are we going back to winners or are we going to elimination round 2?
It's up to you.
Or you can do whatever you want.
We'll do elimination round 2. Fuck it. LAG versus Carolina.
This guy's popular, bro.
Guy's Hollywood.
Hold on. I'm on call, so.
Forgive him, chat. This guy is Hollywood.
Sorry. I have the duty phone. Yes, I'm on call right now. So it shit sucks.
No, you're good, bro.
No, you're good.
But,
I'm fucking with you.
Elimination round 2. I'm gonna go LAG.
Damn.
No,
you guys both getting rid of Ravens?
No. I read this wrong. Again, my mind is in La La Land right now. I have Carolina 3-2. I think even though their HPs are a little shaky, I think Carolina, just all the players on that team technically are a little bit better on LAN. Gwyn was so last year, but I think he'll get better. So I'll go with Carolina 3-2 over LAG. And then Boston versus Vancouver. I'll go Boston 3-1. Again, Vancouver are still a good team. They've kind of picked it up, but I still think Boston is probably the 4th best team right now over Ultra, to be honest, in my opinion. Next, we'll go to winners round 2. OpTic versus Thieves. I think it'll go to game 5 again, 3-2 OpTic. Again, just if Thieves can pick up their HPs, like I said, I think it'll be closer. But I'll go with OpTic again, 3-2. But you just better hope they don't go up 5-1, Jake. Because it's going to be a bad day for you again.
Oh, God, not again.
And then winners round 2, I have FaZe beating Ultra 3-1. They lost. OpTic beat Ultra pretty convincingly. I don't doubt that FaZe is going to do the exact same thing to them this time around. So I'll go with them.
Okay.
Elimination round 3. I have Ultra over Carolina, 3-2. This is where I think Carolina's stint ends. But to be honest, I think you could pick either team. I think both teams right now are kind of on a decline. So I think you could go either or, but I think I'm gonna go with the safe bet in Toronto and just pick them 3-1. Elimination round 3, Thieves versus Boston. Do I do it to you, Jay? Do I do it
It's
to
up
you?
to you, bro. Your bracket. You ain't gonna hurt my feelings.
Do I do it to you? No, I'm not gonna do it to you.
Listen, every bracket needs an
I'm not gonna
upset
do
or
it to you.
two.
Yeah, no. I'm not gonna do it to you. I'm not gonna do it to you. I'm not gonna do it to you. I would do it to you, but I'm not gonna do it to you. I
Is he
have
doing me or
Thieves.
what?
No, I have Thieves winning 3-2. I think it will go game 5, but I think it'll go the opposite now.
All right.
And then we move on to elimination round 4, Ultra versus Thieves. I have Thieves again, 3-2. Hopefully Paco starts to pick it up and Scrap can kind of carry, or both of them can kind of carry the team to Sunday. And winners finals. Yes, I'm an OpTic fan. But look,
Here we go again,
We know we get cooked. We have to defend ourselves.
let me explain. Let me explain. OpTic lose this major. We win major 2 at home. Big brain. That's what I'm thinking right there. So I have FaZe winning 3-2 winners final. Because they've been kind of mopping us in scrims, but again, scrims are they're not we don't like to take them too seriously over here, but getting whooped on like that in scrim kind of scares me a little bit. So I'm gonna go with them. I'm gonna go with FaZe 3-2. Elimination finals, OpTic versus Thieves, kind of like Preston. I also have it going to 4 only. I think OpTic win this one a little bit more convincingly in 3-1. And then grand finals, same score as Preston. I have FaZe winning 4-2. And again, hear me out. We lose major 1, we win major 2. That's the way the script needs to work.
Yeah,
Come
I'm being
on,
selfish.
fellas.
I'm being selfish here too. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we got to give one to FaZe. Got to give it to them. And then we'll win major 2 and major 3 and major 4 and the chips. And I mean, that's it. That's what it'll be. So
Okay.
that is my bracket.
All right. So he's got FaZe 1, OpTic 2, Thieves 3, Ultra 4. So it's those same as Preston. But he's got he's got Ravens and Breach 5-6. What do we think, chat? W or L? Put it in the chat. Let me know. Let me refresh this.
This better be a W.
Let me see, chat. W's or L's? What do we think about Preston's bracket? Or not Preston. Alex's bracket. We knew Preston's was an L. Everyone else said that.
W script. Thank you.
I can't even lie, bros. A lot of the picks I feel like I was gonna do too, so I might switch my bracket up a little bit here.
Oh my
I might
God.
change it up a little bit.
Wait, why am I getting more L's than Preston? We had the exact same bracket.
More
what the
L's.
fuck? What the fuck? What did I do?
Damn, they don't like your bracket?
Guess not.
Fuck. I mean, to be fair, I don't think anyone's gonna like anyone's bracket, right? Like, I feel like most people probably think it's an L because they might have like a slightly different thing, or they're just trolling us.
What the fuck is M? Mumbo?
You got an M?
I got an M.
You got an upside down
Mumbo.
W.
Mumbo. He, she, we, Wumbo.
All right, I guess I'll do my bracket now, man. Like I said, bro, I had a lot of the similar things in my bracket that I built in my head. I didn't actually go through this clearly. So I think I'm going to change a couple things up. Winners round 1, bro, I feel like there's got to be an upset. There has to be one upset in winners round 1, right? Like, I just don't think the top 4 teams are all going to make it out. So if I got to pick an upset, man, we'll start out with OpTic versus Miami. And this might have to be... Nah, I'm going to go OpTic 3-1. I'm going OpTic 3-1. Maybe Miami has a little bit of a home crowd buff to some extent, but I think OpTic also, obviously, there are going to be plenty of OpTic fans there. I just think OpTic look like the clear-cut top 2 team in the game right now, so I got to give them to that 3-1. Ravens L8C, I mean, there's not much else to be said that hasn't been said. Both of these teams are on the downward trend recently. They both were slamming before the break. After the break, not as much. Definitely not as much for LAT. It's been a little bit better for Ravens. Both teams were really good at hardpoint, and now both teams aren't that good at hardpoint anymore, but I'm a Thieves fan. I'm picking my Thieves. I'm going to go 3. We'll go 3-2. 50% of the games have gone game 5 this year, so there's a lot of game 5s. So yeah, I'm being biased now when I'm taking Thieves. Now we get to Ultra Surge, and I think this is my upset. This is the Toronto Ultra Major 1, But I think Surge are hitting form at a good time. I think they're getting some wind under their belt to get confident at a good time. So fuck it, man. I'm going to make my bracket a little different. We're going Surge 3-2 over the Toronto Ultra. It's against my original thought and my better judgment, but I feel like there's got to be one. I mean, I guess Ravens over LAT is maybe an upset. That's maybe the most likely one. But like I said, I'm biased. So I'm going to go with Surge over Ultra. I think 04 has been better. I think they're going to heat up a little bit at the right time, right? They got 2 wins under the belt this past weekend. They're feeling good. The chem's probably high. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Surge. Now Ultra will probably 3-0 after I said this, so you know what I'm saying?
I respect it.
Yeah, and then Boston FaZe. I thought about this one as an upset because I think out of the teams in winners, I feel like Boston's the most likely to cause an upset, but not against FaZe. I'm going 3-1, like you guys I think both said. I think Boston's all right. Maybe they'll steal an SND or they'll steal an HP, but I just think FaZe is also a clear-cut top 2 team in the game. So that's my winners. Now we go to Elim round 1. And again, both of you guys kind of stole my thunder here. I was going to take an LAG dark horse and low key here, but I'm going to switch it because you guys both went with LAG. So I'm going Miami Heretics in a game 5 here. Just so the brackets look a little different. Because, like, I mean, listen, this one's definitely a coin flip. I think both of these teams are going to have fans in the crowd. And I'm going like a game 5 Real Masterclass. Just absolutely slammed Kiz and Lins. And the crowd goes crazy in Spain for the Spanish team. But dude, I was really thinking of like an LAG like 2 or 3 round wins in this bracket. You guys totally stole it from me. So
the good news is your bracket doesn't necessarily have to match your pick'ems. So
yeah, that's true too. And also, like, the thing is, I feel like I tend to go safer with my bracket. Like, I tend to kind of pick the teams that like should win, and it never happens. So I wanted this year at least put some hotter takes in there. It might not be the hottest takes. Like I'm spoiler alert, I'm not gonna have Miami in the top 4, but like it might happen. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to throw some other things in here. And one of them I'm definitely not doing a hot take on is Ravens versus Falcons. I'm going Ravens 3-0. I don't even know if Falcons get a map. I would love to see them get a map. Maybe they feed off the crowd energy if they're like winning and the crowd's going crazy because like it's the underdog story. But I got the Bluebirds over the Greenbirds here in this one. This match also is at 7:30 a.m. for me, by the way, so that's gonna be 5:30 a.m. for Alex.
I know I'm gonna be fucking tired
on Friday. I mean, you're
Ooh.
I'm gonna have a juvie to rejuvenate me.
Yeah, remember
Shout
check
out to
out
Juvie.
Juvie.
Use code MAV.
Exclamation point Juvie in the chat. Use code MAV. Shout out to them. All right, now we go to Elim round 1 again. We got Ultra versus ROKKR. I do think Ultra get this done. I think, like Preston said, ROKKR is a candidate here for a roster change. Could they beat Ultra? Sure, like we saw them do it, right? These teams have split series in recent weeks, but I'm going to give it to Ultra. I'm going to go 3-1. I think they have a little bounce back here in losers. And then Boston versus C9. I'm going to be boring again, and I'm going to go Boston. I'm going to go Boston. We'll go game 5. I'll give C9 2 maps and be on land. Attach shows out a little bit more, Sib, but C9 is potentially a team to make a dark horse run that no one expects if Attach and Sib like play better on land, which I guess you never know, right? Because like we saw against FaZe, when they shoot their guns, they at least can go game 5 versus a good team. So maybe they make a run here, right? Someone's going to have C9 making a run in their bracket, and it's going to end up happening, and you're going to get a shit ton of points on your pick'ems. But that someone will not be me. I'm going Boston. All right. Then we go to Elim round 2. We got the Miami Heretics versus the Carolina Royal Ravens. I mean, my guy Gwyn on the Ravens over this Miami team. I'm going Miami Heretics 3-2, bro.
Whoa!
The Ravens just reverse swept Miami online. I think Miami cleans up a little bit and they figure this out, right? It was close. Ravens should probably win this, but like I said, bro, I gotta put some hot takes in here, man. I gotta put something.
Wow.
I gotta put something, and I know damn well the Spanish fans better be cheering for Miami compared to Ravens. You know what I mean? I don't think Slasher's got that many fans in Madrid, so I'm going with the Heretics. Because why not? Take my vamos.
They moved protocol control, like the point, B point.
Did they in the update today? It's not going to be at the event, but they could have in the update.
Oh.
I don't actually know. I haven't played protocol control since the update. And then we got Ultra versus Breach. Do I go back-to-back upsets? Do I go Breach over Ultra?
You won't.
Ooh, that's not much
Oh.
of an upset though. That's a smaller upset.
I mean,
Yeah,
Kleenex and Insight on LAN, right? These are guys that have gotten it done versus a Breach team that none of those guys have really done anything on LAN. We're going Boston Breach 3-2, man. Come on. Might as well. I mean, listen, might as well. Who cares about the Pick'em's points anyway? You know what I'm saying? And if I get this right, I look like a genius. Yeah, no, this is against my better judgment because I had Ultra winning in winners round 1 originally, and you guys just totally chalked it up for me. I wanted to be different. So screw it, bro. Let's go with some upsets. I hope I'm wrong. You know, and I hope I'm wrong. Actually, I don't, but we're going to go Miami and Breach both as upsets in game 5. All right, now we go back to winners round 2. Do we keep the upsets flying in here? No, I'm actually going to go OpTic 3-2 here versus LA Thieves. Listen, I mean, we almost got it done, right? We just trolled game 5 in the last time, but I'm going to give OpTic the respect they deserve because they've definitely looked better than Thieves have. So I'm going that. And then FaZe versus Surge, I'm going FaZe 3-0. I'm going FaZe 3-0. I think Surge squeak by an Ultra team, and then they get punched in the mouth. Map 1, like 250 to 125, and FaZe just 3-0 them. And I think Surge come back to reality.
That's valid.
All right, so this would set me up for Surge versus Heretics, Elim round 3. Bro, I said, spoiler alert, I didn't have Miami top 4, but if they win this, I have them top 4.
Are they winning?
Oh, do they keep riding the high of the underdog story
Surge
in
is a good
Madrid?
S&D team, dude.
Yeah, I'm going to go Surge 3-2. I'm going to go Surge. I think they shut the crowd down here. They rebound a little bit. My bracket is so ass, bro. My bracket is so ass. This is literally nothing like the bracket I drew up in my mind this morning when I was thinking about this. This is terrible, chat. This is terrible. But you know what? We're taking shots in the dark. You know what I'm saying? We're taking shots in the dark. And then Thieves versus Boston. I'm going to go Thieves 3-1. I'm going Thieves 3-1. I think we have a big bounce back here versus Boston because I'm biased. Yes, that's correct. All right, let me scroll. We got Surge versus LAT. I'm going to go LAT 3-1 once again. I think this is where Surge miracle run. I think they come into form. They get a top 4 at the major. Maybe they save themselves from a roster change. And then Major 2, they go out top 12, and they're like, damn, we should have made a roster change. It's gonna be like Minnesota ROKKR last year, a Major 1 to Major 2. Then we get to the winners finals. And I'm going with, let me think about this one. Real quick. You guys both took FaZe in this, and you guys are OpTic fans. So, I mean, L fans in the chat.
Come on. Lock in.
I'm going to go Atlanta FaZe 3-2. I'm going to go Atlanta FaZe 3-2.
What kind of build-up was that?
I'm going to go Atlanta FaZe 3-2. I personally think FaZe look like the best team, current form in the game. So I'm going to have them taking down OpTic. Then we get to the Elim finals, man. And I don't know, can OpTic beat LAT twice?
Yeah.
Can OpTic beat LAT 2 times in a row? And yeah, I'm going to be unbiased. I'll give it to OpTic. I'm going to go 3-2 again. I pray my Thieves they win one of these games versus OpTic. You don't even know, bro. I pray. But I'm going to be unbiased. Like I said, I think OpTic's clearly the second best. In my mind, clearly the second best. Or you can argue first best team in the game. I'll give it to him over LAT. Team has been kind of ass recently. Sucks, man. Damn. And then we get a FaZe versus OpTic grand final. I mean, you guys both went FaZe. So, like, you know, maybe I switch it up here. I'm thinking FaZe. I can't lie. I'm thinking FaZe.
Are you really?
Yeah, I am, actually. I was thinking FaZe 4-0, personally.
Wow.
No, not
4-0.
really. Not really. I wasn't thinking FaZe 4-0.
Crazy.
Yeah, honestly, I'll go different, bro. I went different this bracket. I'm going OpTic 4-3. Why not? You know what I'm saying? If there's an OpTic fan on the show, I guess it'll have to be me. I mean, I am wearing my Chicago Huntsman shirt today. So, like, maybe it's just seeping into my, through my skin. Screw it. I kind of think FaZe is going to win this event, if I'm being honest. I just think they look like the best right now. It's the best time to be the best is before LAN, but let's just be, the whole bracket was ass in the first place. I might as well take OpTic because they're ass too.
Alex and I,
I'm joking.
Listen, we have something to tell you.
Let me save this.
Look, we're cooking.
There you
Alex
go.
and I
It's
have a
saved.
little-
Predictions locked. Let me refresh to make sure it did actually work because Dumb Yell earlier said it is worked. If Dumb Yell's still here, my bracket did lock.
Alex and I have a little secret to share with you since we were texting. Now that your bracket's locked, we can share this. We texted on the side personally and said that we were going to take FaZe in our brackets so we can sit here and hear you take OpTic in yours because we knew that you would hedge your bets against us and go OpTic in the grand finals.
I love hedging my bets against them.
So we knew that you would go for OpTic in the grand finals.
I love it.
So we went with FaZe.
There's
We
nothing
actually
better. There's
cooked.
nothing better than just picking the opposite of you guys when you both pick the same shit. It didn't work for me this past weekend, but we're going to go for it again because why not? Why not? Also, shout out to Jay for the $4.99, Splitty for the $14.99. I don't even, is that Australian dollars? I don't even know what that is. And Outcast for the 2.
Australia.
So shout out to everyone for the super chats, man. Sorry, I couldn't see that when we're in the pick'ems, but I appreciate all you guys. We appreciate you. Chat, what do you think about my bracket? W or L, bro? The other two got L's, so mine's got to get a W, right? If you guys got L's, I have to get a W.
That's not how that works.
I think it's how it works, personally. I think that's how that works.
It's not a conditional.
I mean, listen, I picked
Relationship.
OpTic to win, so where's my green wall out there? Green! Green!
I see a couple W's, a couple L's.
I see a D. Okay, let's go.
I see
Whoa.
four W's.
You see a D. Where?
OpTic sucks ass through a straw. Okay.
I mean, me too, though. You know what I'm saying?
Just change my name to ass.
through a straw.
Sorry.
Up, guys, thank you. How about WL? It's a little split. Yeah. No, honestly, that bracket was, I'm not even trolling. This is not like a joke at any means. That was like the opposite of everything I thought I was going to pick, but I figured why not? We're here, you know?
Like
We're
I said,
here.
I mean, the bracket's just for pick'em points.
There's-
We actually do actual pick'ems.
Bro, there has to be an upset. There has to be multiple upsets. There's just no way the teams that you think are going to win always win. And every year, I like every bracket, I always pick the teams kind of you think's going to win, and it ends up being wrong. So like this year, I'm just shooting, bro. Shots in the dark until something hits, which might not ever be a thing.
We shall see.
We shall see. But chat, this is a great time for you guys to tell us what your grand final matchup is and who you have winning, man. So put in the chat, who do you have winning and who do you have in the grand finals? Because I want to know. Does everybody have the same shit probably? Everyone has OpTic FaZe, I feel like. I think
Pretty much.
90% of the community probably has OpTic FaZe. There's probably a couple biased Thieves fans that have Thieves in there. Maybe like an Ultra fan that has Ultra in there, but maybe there's a Boston Breach fan out there who thinks Snoopy MVP run to the finals. FaZe 4-2
LAT
LAT.
versus whoever on the other
A's
side of the
LAT.
bracket.
LAT will win.
Bro, I pray. Nothing would make me happier than LAT to make the grand finals at this event. Even if we lose, just to make the grand finals over either OpTic or FaZe would feel so good. It doesn't matter which one it is to me personally.
It matters to me.
All right, so over FaZe.
Works for beautiful.
Over
That's-
FaZe, and whatever happens in the grand final. It would just feel so good, bro. I just would love it. Not even for me. It's like for the team, man. Like I hope they're like not on Twitter or Reddit because it's just not worth their time.
Beans is winning. I hope so, dude. Can you imagine
Upcast
Beans?
W10.
That's a W10 out of Upcast. That's a major 10 out of Upcast. I wonder, I think the TTS doesn't go off when you put a curse word in it because it didn't read the TTS that time, but it did for his last one.
Dude, do y'all know who Cooking with Tubbs is on TikTok?
Yes, I literally saw him
Does
on my
that
free
not
page
look
today.
like Beans, bro?
Okay, that's crazy. That's
Am I-
crazy.
No, I swear to God, chat. Like on
I
some
don't-
no disrespectful shit. Look up Cooking with Tubbs on TikTok. Tell me he does not look like Beans.
He does not look like Beans, bro.
Let's
He,
take
just
a
because
look.
he's a big British man, don't mean he look like Beans. Hey, up, guys.
see.
Thank you for the 10, my guy.
Look, bro.
That's insane.
Chat, look it up. Tell me he does not
I
look
actually
like
bet you if
Beans.
I scroll back on my For You page, there's probably a video of him here because I literally saw him a couple hours ago when I was on TikTok.
He does not look like me, bro. What are we talking about?
Hold on, bro.
Oh, he does.
Let me
bro.
look him up. Cooking with Tubbs. And then let me put this on the screen.
He does
Beans,
not
beans,
look
beans,
like
beans, 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 beans.
bro.
My God, dude, I saw that.
Chat,
like a
chat.
few
Does
days
this
ago.
look like Beans, chat? Does this look like Beans?
Ah.
That's insane. That's actually insane. Hold on.
Oh, tell me that does not look like him. Oh,
What do we think? What's the
God,
consensus in
dude.
chat? Does this look like Beans?
Dude, that is his uncle, bro.
That's his uncle. Oh my god. What do we think? I mean, when you put them side by side, they gotta. Nah, bro. Nah.
Dude.
This guy's got like I mean, he's older, so obviously maybe his
Is
face
that
a little
Ben J?
droopier, but he's got like a longer. It's like Ben J and Beans combined, honestly.
Oh my
It's
god,
Ben J Beans.
dude.
Ben J Beans. Beans
It's
J.
Bean J.
Beans J to seam.
Nice. Beans J to seam.
That's his uncle named Soup.
Upcast, thank you for another 2, brother.
Oh my god.
Oh my
dude.
god.
No, but chat, who's been playing with the new guns? I heard, are they godlike or what's up?
Ooh,
Dude, the
Also,
Cypher
OpTic
or whatever,
versus
is that what it's
RANT or
called?
FaZe.
Yeah, Cypher's nice.
New flex gun or no?
They're not gonna let that shit in. It's kind of, it's not OP,
Not
but
OP?
it's good. It's very good. It's better than the Ames, so that shit's not getting in.
Both of
EANS.
you assume I have COD downloaded.
Parker with the 2 said
My bad,
OpTic versus
Field.
LAT or FaZe. I'm down for OpTic versus LAT, Parker. Thank you for the 2, brother. And Upcast another 2,
Cypher's
my
a
guy.
3-bullet? Oh yeah, they're not letting that shit in.
It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice.
It's a 3-bullet, but it shoots slow. It's literally like the FG-42 from World War II.
We played like
okay.
3 matches earlier, and I took out the PP, and I was just running with my PP out, bro. I was going crazy. I was going crazy, bro. Me and Preston's brother Lando had our PPs out, running around Hossie, just absolutely slamming people. It was crazy.
Yeah, Jake was going hard with his PP out. His hard
I
PP
was.
out.
Dude,
It
I
shoots
was
the
like
Tanto?
2-piece and 3-piece and spraying all over people.
What'd you say, Alex?
It's Abby said it, or oh my god, dude.
Abby.
Abby said it shoots like the Tonto. Is that true?
Yeah,
Fire
a little
speed,
bit.
yeah. Fire speed, yeah.
I feel like it's faster than the Tanto.
Slamming with his PP.
The PP actually is like not that good at anything other than like within 10 meters, I feel like, but up close it's kind
Yeah.
of nice.
Vipers, or no, who said it? Yeah, Viper said it kills in 5 bullets. This is the Jackal killing 4.
Yeah, the Jackal.
Yeah, but it shoots faster than the Jackal though.
The Jackal's definitely better at range.
What's better, the PP or the SOG?
The PP.
I haven't used the SOG in so long.
Because if they didn't let the SOG in, they're not letting the PP in.
Nah, they're not letting any gun in, bro. This meta ain't changing. Chalked. It be chalked.
I heard the maps were ass too.
Damn, bro.
Is this true?
I haven't checked out any of
haven't
the
played
maps.
them.
The
I
new
can't
ones?
lie. We played literally like 3 games of ranked, and that was it.
It went back to Valorant.
Wow.
Took a business call.
Dude, there was a
We took a
one of the-
business call.
We did.
We
one of
did.
one of the students that I was interviewing. I had an optics shirt on today. He was like, "What do you know about optic?" And I said,
You pull out your
"Brother."
Twitter.
No,
OpTic
I was
Texas
like,
burner.
I was like, secretly, he does not know who I am. That's my alter ego. I don't let anybody know
OpTic Texas burner.
about my
Baba
Twitter. Dealerships is border crossing, but with more buildings. Okay.
Hell no.
ENS.
Bounty is ass.
Upcast again, brother. Thank you. Bounty can be used for
Bounty can be
search.
used for search.
I'm down for another search map, bro.
Bro
We
thinks
got to
he's
get rid of
Bruce.
Vault. Dude, he is Bruce Wayne. Alex by day,
Nah,
OpTic Texas burner by night.
Dude, that's just comedy.
That's hilarious. What happens if one day, if you hire him, one day he comes up to you? Wait, are you OpTic Texas burner?
I'd be like, no, what the fuck?
You just got to put on the
I'm like-
big ass cowboy hat, and he'll immediately recognize you.
Dude, I have the
That's
There
actually
was this-
sick.
look. Let's see if I can. I gotta scroll all the way down.
Preston was getting recognized at events, bro. He had a dude scream across the champs. I literally, I'll never forget this. Across the venue, bro. We were in the front row VIP on the floor. There was a dude probably 40 feet, 50 feet up in the stands to our right but he yelled Caesar season, right? Or he yelled Caesar. He was like, Caesar! And you waved at him and everything. Bro, it was from that moment on I knew he was Hollywood, chat.
Okay.
And the guy who came up to you and dapped you up and was like, bro, if anyone deserves to be here, it's you, man. That shit was like, I mean, there's nothing more Hollywood than that, bro. Nothing.
I didn't
That's
have
crazy.
glasses on at Champs. You'll leave me alone. I wore my contacts.
That's insane, bro. He's so
Yours is
Hollywood.
Bokage 2.0. I'm down for a little Bokage action.
Bill Cage?
A hotel from Vanguard Beta? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was telling. That's what it looked like. From
We
my,
talked about that on the last show.
Yeah, that's what I thought it reminded me of based on the minimap. Spectacles wearing contacts sounds blasphemous. I did. I wear contacts when I go out typically.
Nah, it's crazy.
I did let you borrow my Lambo last week, true.
I did have a bright red Hunter T jersey on, but you know, everyone knows. I mean, listen, this guy's like 6,000 followers on Twitter.
No,
He's got hella bread. He's tall. He's handsome.
hella bread.
I mean, yeah, he's rich. He's tall, rich, and handsome. You know what I mean? That's just a recipe for success.
I'm none of the above.
No, well,
I'm tall. I'm tall.
He's all the above, Chad. Don't let him lie to you.
Yeah.
Wait till you see this guy in
That's the
person.
definition of Hollywood.
Chat, dead ass though, who wants to meet up at Major 2? I was talking to Preston about this earlier. If we were to go at Major 2, tweet out like one of the days, like we're gonna be here at this time, who would show up to meet us? Because I mean, I want to meet you guys, first of all. Like, it's not even just to like, you know, have you guys meet us. Like, I actually want to meet you guys. Who would show up, bro?
God.
Who would
Preston
show
has
up?
Hella bread.
Oh, my YouTube chat just crashed.
Not hella bread.
Preston has hella bread, yo.
I'm not 6'9", I'm 6'4".
No, he's 6'11", bro.
I want to meet up with
He's defending Jokic tomorrow in the Nuggets game.
Listen, we will be there at Major 2.
We will.
And if you guys want to do some sort of meet and greet, or something,
Meet and
we will
greet.
make it
All right, we're not that famous.
Oh.
It sounds crazy that way.
meet and greet like with each other, like in,
Look at
as
this
a,
shit.
as a community, not
It's just like it's just a hangout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck you think I mean? Set up an autograph.
What do we say?
booth.
Let's meet up at like. Christian said Topgolf. I was gonna say like In-N-Out, but
I think this was in Miami. I could be wrong.
is that you on the screen?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
And I was like, nah, no way these motherfuckers is watching me at Major 2. So we hanging with our meets out?
Yes, sir.
Portillo's. Where's there
Nah,
Portillo's?
There was one close to the there was one near the venue. Dude, I ain't gonna lie, when they dip that shit into the thing, that shit is disgusting. It makes the bread all soggy. I can't fuck with that, to be honest.
I gotta
Yeah.
try it. I've never had it. The way that Hicks talks about it, it's like a second coming of Christ.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was gas, but like
They love Portillo's.
I can't do no soggy bread like
I love
that.
Lizzie's.
He does. He does. But no,
Listen.
dead ass chat. We're gonna meet you guys at Major 2 if you're there. And if we
We
go to
wanna
any
make that
future events, we'll also meet. Also, Jag Magic just subbed to the YouTube channel. That's my guy. Shout out Jag Magic.
Y'all going to Champs? I will be going to Champs. I hope the boys will be going to Champs.
If I can get some bread, I'll consider.
If we can make something happen, maybe a little magic come our way.
It'll be a little match. Y'all going to DreamHack?
Yeah, I mean, we'd love to go to all the events if possible. It's just that shit costs money. You know what I'm saying? And only Alex is rich, apparently.
Alex.
This guy
Alex
spent
is-
$400 on OpTic merch the other day.
Alex is fucking money bags.
Money bags.
Bro drive
if you-
8 grand on a Gucci bag, 3
Yeah.
grand on OpTic tickets.
If you want
and-
us to be able to go to events, chat, use code MAV on Juvie, and maybe
If
we'll be there.
Preston can stop signing autographs, he'll be at Champs. That's very true.
no. I mean, no autographs out here. No. I mean, I will-
EWC? Oh yeah, we'll be at EWC, all right.
EWC.
We're flying.
Hell
We're flying
no.
first class, bro. Alex is front. Put up the cash.
I
Hell
mean,
no.
if someone goes, they make it there.
Listen, all I'm saying
be
is
an
if any
option.
teams are going to EWC and they need some boys out there to make content, where you peeps.
Oh God,
Listen,
Preston showing up wearing Wrangler jeans. What the fuck does that mean?
we'll be at Major 2. We will talk about potentially going to other ones, possibly.
He did at EWC.
yeah.
Preston just has to call it in.
But if you guys want to do some sort of hangout, meetup spot, we could chill out at
Got to hit up
like
a
a
Linea or Smith
little restaurant or
restaurant.
something, let me know. Let us know.
Yeah.
Smith. All right,
I'm always
guys, let's see.
down. I'll be there starting the 18th.
Damn.
I'll be
Damn.
down. I guess I'm flying down Wednesday night.
Oh, I guess the 18th isn't as early as I thought it was. I thought it was like the week earlier. Yeah, so you'll
Just
be
a
there a
week
day
of
before
it.
Preston.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be there the 19th, I guess.
I'm already down here. You know what I'm saying?
Alex owns the damn plane.
Hopefully
Preston
Landon's there
owns the
with me
damn
too.
airliner.
He's gonna try to tell his boss that he's just fucking going.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
I don't want him. I don't want him to fly by himself, but I'm going 4 days.
Tell
So
Lando just a big dick him.
I mean, he
Okay,
really should, to
fucker.
be honest.
Preston would be sitting by y'all, but it's too. Wait, what? It's too poor.
Preston would be sitting by y'all. Wouldn't.
Wouldn't be.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we don't got
No,
enough
that's very
bread for
true.
Preston to come near us.
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We'd
Nah.
be in
Chat,
like
I want to let you know something right now. The only reason you
economy
guys saw me
premium.
on the screen at Champs last year was because somebody gave me their seat. I bought a general admission ticket.
He did. We low-key got him in there.
I did
That's
not
my guy
have
Boozer.
VIP.
It was
Shout
Boozer,
out my
right?
guy
Boozer.
Boozer. That's my guy. He gave me
He
his
got up
ticket
there
for
in
VIP.
that booth, that suite, and he was like, "Yeah, Preston can have my ticket."
That guy gave me
Preston
his
has
VIP
a PJ.
ticket.
Yes, he does. I've seen it with my own very eyes.
Mm-hmm.
How
Dude,
much is
I
Joe
would
charging
love to
for
get a
detailing?
suite, bro. I want to get a suite and watch party from up there.
It's 4K apparently.
Fuck, what do they think we are?
Oh,
Oh,
I
wait,
thought you meant. Oh
wait.
wait, I thought you meant like 4K, like the resolution. You mean $4,000?
No,
I got
$4
you.
grand.
Okay.
Nah, dude,
Boozer asked me if I was interested in a spot in the suite.
because that's the only thing about going to events for me that sucks is because I love to watch party. Like I genuinely love watch partying, and I can't do that if I'm at the event unless I'm like somewhere where I could watch party. Like I guess I could be live from the crowd, but like my phone's gonna die, internet's gonna be ass. I'll have to get a charger pack, and you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like that's just so much more difficult. And
if
it's
it's
like I couldn't really.
15
It'd be
people-
weird talking to chat if there's like people around me like trying to enjoy their time, and I'm over here
How much
yelling
is
at
that per
chat.
person?
15 people at
Chat, shut the
4K is
fuck
like
up.
what? A little more than 250 or like $250 a person.
Yeah, I
It's
mean, if
not-
you had 10 people, it'd be 400 each, which isn't bad when you consider we spent close to 300 for VIP.
Yeah.
But that's VIP though. We got our bar. We're right there. Suite. All you really get is a suite. Like they don't give you drinks or nothing. Like no
Yeah,
drinks.
I mean, I guess
no
it depends on the
food.
venue and the people. Maybe some of them will be different. They could be more expensive
Wait, you get a
or less.
bar VIP?
Yeah, bar for VIP. You get a VIP only bar.
What? Oh,
That
this is
don't
my
help
first
me.
VIP event, so I don't know. Like Chaps VIP felt like we just sat there and we didn't get shit.
Yeah, nah. We get our own bar.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh.
Hey, listen, if anyone wants to go in on a suite together for future events, maybe we find like 10 people from chat. We get a suite. We watch party from up there.
Yeah,
I'm down.
that's what we do. We'll
I'm
get
down.
chat, and then we'll scan them for all their money and then just buy a PJ.
Yeah, what, dude? Let's just launch a meme coin.
That sounds like the easiest way.
Let's
to
just launch
scam
the
people out
let's
of
launch the
millions.
Hollywood meme coin.
Preston's covering. Preston's not covering. I love you guys dearly, but Preston does not have bread like that. And I'm getting married, and I'm trying to buy a house. I need cash.
Yeah, I just bought a house last year, and I'm getting married this year, so I feel that.
Tactical coin.
But that's why
Listen,
Alex got
bro.
hella bread, bro. He's got 8 houses.
It's on Alex.
This guy's rich.
What the fuck?
This guy, I mean, he lives in California, bro. He already pays like 80% of his income, and he's still a millionaire in taxes. He already pays.
To be honest, I don't pay rent. My job pays for my apartment.
Hell yeah. No wonder he's got hella bread. Give me 50
50
bottles
bottles.
on his tab. Yes, sir. Nah.
Oh
That's what I'm
God.
saying, bro.
1 lakh coin equals $6.19.
That's insane, bro. It's better than 14 cents.
Oh. Didn't I see bro selling season tickets to Levi Stadium? You're not wrong. If anyone wants them for next year, let me know.
I've been listening to Shotzi. No, I just have a fiance that wants to move out, so
Nah, it is kind of sick owning a house. It's only been like 6 months, but it's pretty
Bought
dope having a
VIP
house.
tickets, then paid $400 on merch the next day.
I can imagine.
Yeah, Preston, you're so fucking money.
Not
like-
me. I literally saw the drop, was in love with it. I'm like, I can't do this. I just bought VIP. And I saw your tweet. I'm like, God damn. This motherfucker's up.
No, bro. Someone said, "What does it feel like to be in the highest tax bracket?" And that shit had me dead.
What does it feel like?
I promise you, chat. I'm just good at saving money.
DXN asked, who do you think is the best fits for roster changes after the major? We mentioned Illy for ROKKR. What do we think? Who's coming in?
For ROKKR, probably
Well, for
probably
ROKKR,
Illy.
Illy, but like who else? Like
So super for Lucky, I'm guessing.
super for Lucky, unless they get top 4 like I have.
Neptune will probably be on a team.
Yeah, I think Nep gets on a team. I think Fred probably gets on a team, right? I would imagine.
Probably.
Unless
I think C9
listen,
make 2 changes, to be honest.
ooh,
For
imagine.
who, I don't know.
I saw the I watched TACTICALRAB's video today.
TACTICALRAB.
He thinks that Fred's essentially gonna have to start over with his visa process, like start from the very
Yeah,
beginning.
that's what I was wondering about. Because he doesn't have anyone like sponsoring it or whatever anymore.
Yeah, and the fact that it would switch would, like, I guess I don't want to say revoke it, but like I guess put it back to stage 1. So that might take it a bit. I don't know. I mean, you got to think it took Miami what 3 weeks for supers. So if teams
Longer
want
than
Fred,
that, I feel like. They announced
I mean,
Super
if
in the off season as a sub.
oh really?
Yeah, they announced him before the season started, I thought.
Oh well, then there you go. Like 2 months. So
When
then,
he comes back, I'm kicking his ass.
I mean, if teams actually want him, it's gonna
After-
take
They would have
X
to. They
amount
should
of
probably already get started on it.
exactly.
And it's also
I
like
mean,
how do you if you don't you can't tell them like, all right, we're gonna bring you in, and then like, what do you tell the person you're replacing? Nothing's happening. You're fine. At the end of the major, you just boot him because Fred's ready.
yeah,
Insane.
this guy drops an absolute hell of a major tournament, and you're like, yeah,
Yeah.
you're gone, see ya.
You're out of here. Sorry, we already told Fred he could come in. Yeah. Yeah, dude, I want to see like some rookies picked up, man. You know what I mean? Like I would love to see some of the Stallions guys get picked up, or like Lunars or Craze, or like some of these like challengers players that have been down there for a minute but are like rookies. The recycled pros, like, yeah, I mean it's cool. It would be cool to see RCDs or Fellow or these guys back in the league, right? I like those guys, but I'm trying to see some new talent. I'm trying to see who's next up. So like fucking get rid of the ARs on New York. Bring in like Encourage and his AR duo from Stallions. Run them with Kremp and Mac.
Who just won the most recent Challengers Cup? Was it Omit?
Omit.
Yeah, it was Omit.
Yeah, but
Omit, and then
Lunars,
KCP got
is that a
second.
name that I'm
Lunars
KCP got
is
second.
yeah, Lunars is on Omit. What happens if Hoop
Yeah.
underperforms on LAN again? Yeah, I mean you just rock with it. I don't think they're making a change right after the major.
No.
Yeah.
Encourage would be cool. Lunars would be cool. Neptune would be fine.
Neptune looks good, bro. He looks good from what I see in challengers and like 8s and stuff. He looks good right now.
Yeah.
The thing with Neptune is apparently he's got like people don't want to team with him. Like apparently in Halo he couldn't get on a team because people literally didn't want to play with him. So
Why though?
I guess he's just not a good teammate. Kind of. I don't know. I don't know the deets, right? I don't got no inside intel. That's just what I've been told from chat multiple times.
APG hated his ass. That's crazy. Because didn't APG just get dropped by like Trippy and Lucid?
I mean, that was last year.
Nah, but like recently, because I like wasn't like APG going crazy because they told him that they didn't want him to be their like coach anymore or some shit like that.
I don't know. I don't think so.
I could have swore I seen that.
Yeah, I don't know. I ain't locked in with Halo at all. So yeah, I'm thinking we see a bunch of changes though after Major 1. I'm thinking at least 3 teams, if not more. I hope, bro. I hope. Champs rings, they're probably gonna give them out at Major too, right? You think
That'd
they'll
be
do the
nice,
Champs ring
yeah.
presentation at the Major?
I mean,
OpTic
I would
hosted?
imagine. I would imagine.
Chat, no cap. If they have like replica rings there, I am buying one.
I mean, at this point, they've already waited so long. They might as well wait till it's like a home crowd OpTic hosted event to do it. Have the Dynasty team bring out the rings and give it to the players. Scump gives it to Shotzi. You know, Karma gives it to Ken. I guess you'd have to have Pred there. So they'd have to get Pred out there if he's not on a team by then.
That'd be very awkward.
That'd be very awkward.
Yeah, but like, I don't know, bro. You got to give him, he has to get his ring, right? I guess he doesn't have to be there, but like, people are going to ask even more questions if they don't bring him.
Yeah. AG, man.
Poor Hook is going to be like sitting in the background, just like watching. Hey, Hook's going to say, all good, we'll get one this year.
I guess it
Very
my
good for my
mail. That's
mail.
insane.
I wonder
Nah,
if he gave the OpTic chain back. I'm
No, they
asking
got.
for it.
I don't
I'm
know,
asking
bro.
for it right now. Yo, let me get it. I'll buy it off you.
There you go, hit him up. Yeah, so we'll see what OpTic does with their ring if they do a little ceremony and stuff, but I feel like they will. I feel like they will. At this
Why
point,
is
like, if they're not
Cammy
ready.
still in the league? Where did
Cammy?
that come from?
I
Dude,
think so too.
Cammy's a good player. Other than that one series against the LA Thieves when you dropped -38.
I think Boston can make a change for Wake and
Yeah,
become even better.
I think they could too. I think they could too. They talked about in the interview after the LAT series, Nameless was asking Snoopy about Cammy like being IGL leading in the comms, and Snoopy was saying like, yeah, like Cammy really helps us. So Cammy's apparently seems to be their comms leader, which is obviously a intangible but very valuable thing to have on a team, especially when they're playing this well with Snoopy and Purge. Like one man change for Awakening is probably a good idea, but Cam might be here to stay for a minute, unless he's super ass going forward. But he's been reasonable, I think, other than the LAT series,
Yeah,
which they still won. So like, who cares?
they did in fact win. Yeah.
Jimbo the GOAT. I wonder what Jimbo's doing right now. What do you think? You think
Probably
he's
probably
in
playing
downloads?
ranked on a burner or something right now.
Huh.
Playing like money eights for $1 on a burner account until he gets found out. Envy get back in the league next year?
I hope so. Bring back Dallas
Potentially.
Empire.
Potentially.
That was honestly a really good branding.
I mean, they're gonna have competition, right? There's probably only 2 spots up for grabs, Boston and Ravens. And you got SSG, Complexity, Envy. I think like Gen G expressed interest. I think like Fnatic might have said something at one point. So there's other orgs that want in. So I think it depends on how attractive they are for Activision to let them buy the spot, or how much they can offer the teams they're trying to buy from if it's like a bidding war. I don't know how that works.
Mm.
All right, boys. Let's round out the show. I know Preston is exhausted, sick, and he has to go to work tomorrow. So let's get it going. So any closing words before we head into Major 1 in Madrid?
These drowsy pills are starting to settle in. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
No, Chad, appreciate you guys hanging out with us. 100 viewers plus on a late night stream that we didn't tweet about is super tippable. So shout out to you guys. That's very impressive. Appreciate you guys being patient. Everyone have a great night. Everyone have a good week. Major 1 on Thursday. That's exciting. I will try my best to be in a few watch parties with Jake over the weekend. I don't know what days I'll be there, but I'll try my best to be there for a good bit of matches. So, hope to see you guys there. And yeah, as always, go OpTic.
Yeah, I mean, excited for the major. Probably won't be on the watch party till Saturday, Sunday because I finally get a fucking break Saturday, Sunday, so I don't have to do anything but relax and watch some COD. But yeah, excited for the major. Very excited for next week. So I think chat should be excited as well. But yeah, as I always say, if you love us, if you hate us, you're still watching.
Nice.
And I know you'll be watching next week as well.
Oh, this guy's got pulled, bro. He's got motion. Yeah, chat, we appreciate you guys, man. Everyone who's here live, thank you guys for hanging out with us. If you're watching in post on YouTube or listening on Spotify, make sure to drop a like, leave a 5-star review. Next week, we should have something pretty cool going on post-major. Obviously, also talking about the major, probably giving Rostermania predictions, things like that. So just stay tuned with, with the show. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at 1,000 subscribers, at 1,000 followers, doing a giveaway. We're like 150 away at this point. So drop a follow. It's linked in the description. And yeah, man, we appreciate you guys a ton. We couldn't do this show without having the awesome community, or I guess we could, but it wouldn't nearly be as fun, and we probably wouldn't want to do it. So You guys are everything to this show, and hopefully you enjoy the major. I'll see you in the watch party. These guys will join me when they can. And yeah, chat, we'll see you guys next week. Have a good rest of your night, man.
Peace.
Peace.